Well, there we are. Looks like we're live. How are you out there? Let's see if we can get a little intro.
Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome to Live at 5. It is Live at 5 here on a Thursday. Welcome to the program today. Hopefully you're all having a good day out there. A little gloomy weather, as always, here in Southwest Ohio. But that's just the way it works. Hello, Glenn. Thanks for stopping in. Wanda Bone. I've got T-Bone's gig on the list today. It is for Friday night. Hi, Derek. Thank you for dropping in, man. What's going on? Marcia Brady Band in the house on a Thursday here. It's Who's Playing Out today, guys, featuring the best musicians in the tri-state and where they're playing. And Marcia Brady happens to be one of those. Going to be on the list today. Yeah, it's going to be a crap weather weekend. I feel really bad for Springboro. They're having their Christmas in Springboro. And normally when it's, 40 or 50 degrees, the place is packed. But it's going to be a little interesting this weekend. A little chilly. Heather's put a lot of work into Heather's down there. We'll talk about it in a little bit. What's up there from the band Drive in the house? Good to have you with us. Dewey Cole, how are you today? Haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing all right, Mr. Dewey. Good to have you. Glenn, like I said, checking in on YouTube. I've got Gary, my resident Gene here. I've got Heath Bowling Music in the house today. That's the brother they keep locked in the basement. It's the alter ego of Heath Bowling. How you doing, Heath? Good to have you with us today. Thanks for dropping by. Hollywood in the house from Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill down in Hamilton, Ohio. We're going to talk about their gigs too. Skip. I'm representing, man. Hold on. Liars for Hire shirt. Thank you for the shirt, Skip. I appreciate it. Representing some Liars for Hire today. They're on the list as well. Timestamp is on the list. Thank you for the comment on the great show. That was a good one. And Karis made that one, man. She always does. She's got passion for what she does and a drive like a lot of other people don't have. And I will say, I really admire her and I enjoy listening to her when she has a view on something. She gets pretty hot and heavy into it. So thank you, Karis, for joining me on Tuesday. Our topic, if you missed it, was we talked about band booking etiquette from the venue standpoint with her. She called in. I was expecting to talk to her for 5 minutes. I think we talked 35. But then next Tuesday, we'll have it from the musician's perspective. And I'm still looking for somebody. Musicians got to get the guts, man. Go on the show and talk about it because we want to hear your side of this thing. Not that we're taking sides, but I'd like to hear a perspective from the musician's side too on some frustrations and things they might run into when trying to get booked in places. It's a slippery slope. It is, and a difficult one at that sometimes. Hi, Brian. Thank you for being here. Good to have you. Mr. Banks, how are you? Live from Vegas, 60 degrees. Thanks for rubbing it in, my friend. Yes, Christmas in Springboro is always great. Heather's going to have a good lineup this weekend with my friend Steve there from Timestamp. Going to be hitting it up on Friday, and then Saturday night, it's Vinyl Countdown. We'll talk about that one in just a little bit. Hi, Sean Poole. Thanks for being here. Hi, Heidi. Guys, don't forget, this is the most important show we do of the week. If you can share it, I'd appreciate it very much. Very, very much. I do want that, Heath Bowling. I do. Hi, Jamie. I hope you loved your picture I posted earlier. Good to see you on here. Yes. Loop Man Dan. Just get the guys. There we go. Can be a challenge. I'm sure it can. It can. Yeah, get the guts. Okay, I got you. Yeah, we got to have somebody get on the show and make their thoughts known on next Tuesday. So we'll pick one up before it's over with. If not, you're going to hear a lot of talking from me about it, and you don't want to do that. And Glenn, I got that one on the list. Thank you for that. And yes, John Wade, I'm going to have to miss his show on Saturday, unfortunately. John Wade, who we've had on the show and had an opportunity to interview, 80s star and still a star, John Wade. That'll be a fun show, Glenn. You'll enjoy that one very much. You will for sure. Benny Bodine in the house. How you doing, Benny? Got a lot of musicians checking in today. Joe Coles is here. How you doing? Joe's on the list too. Benny's on the list. Scotty Long, DJ Songs in the house. Jerry, the Hitman Nimmersheim, my security last night at Name That Tune Trivia. We had our big grand finale last night, guys. Over 200 people played in 28-degree weather. I'm telling you, these people are amazing. And came out for the finale, the top 22 scoring teams for the season. We had a ball. Had a ball. Got to give a big shout out, though. Congratulations to Spooning Leads to Forking for taking the big win last night. And the rest of them are on our page if you want to see who placed in that. Gina's seeing the Eagles at Memorial Hall as well. The Eagles Project or the Eagles? The Eagles Project. I knew what you were saying. Matthew Matheny, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? I can see you now. I can see your icon. Steve Stein, how you doing? I got to get going here, guys, but I'm trying to say hi to everybody. And moving in. Fretboard Brewing, Loop Man Dan, getting the shameless plug in. You're on my list, buddy. You are on my list for sure, for sure. Gina. It's all right, Gina. You can say the Eagles. Hi, Ray Renee. Thank you for dropping by as well. Good to have you here, guys. All right, let's get started. It's time. You ever see that old country guy that makes food on the internet? You see all these little videos on the reels and so let's get started at the end. So we're going to get started today. This is for November 17th through November 23rd. Starting out today, Thursday, through next Wednesday, the night before, twas the night before Thanksgiving. And, you know, little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. The area's top musicians here take center stage at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night stop spots, and venues. Let me say that 3 times fast. So make your first stop here weekly on Thursday to find out who's playing out. It's also published online at the Warren County Post immediately following the show. You can get a list. You can print it. You can do whatever you want with it. Oh, yes. It was shameless and a big one. It's all right. I'll take it. Loop Man Dan. Jim McCarthy in the house, my producer. How are you, Jim? It's good to have you with us. All right. Band solos and such are all brought to your friend by our friends at Froggy's in Monroe, Ohio. Sponsor of the All Around Town radio platform here on a Thursday. And yeah, there's some things. Friday, I don't have a listing for Froggy's on Friday this week. If anybody knows who's playing Froggy's Friday, somebody shout it out. I know Rockstar is going to be there Saturday at 9 p.m. Stacy and I didn't connect this week with that list. So if you know who's there Friday, throw it at me and I'll punch it in here. Tuesday night, they have music trivia with a twist going on at 7 p.m. at Froggy's. Tuesday, Queen of Hearts drawing at 7:30. And Wednesday, it's karaoke. Karaoke with DJ Songs. I've got Wednesday without an A. There we go. Now we're good. That's what's going on at Froggy's. I want to thank them for sponsoring us. For sure, for sure. What else we got? Joe Cole says he's on a lot of lists. And Glenn's going to be Wednesday at the Blue Note for Dreamboat Annie. That's on my list as well, I believe, this week. It is. It is. Hi, Maria. Thank you for being Marie. I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. Kara. She says due south at Froggy's. Thank you for that. Let me just type that in while we're all talking here, and then we'll get to the rest of the list. There we go. Thank you for that one, Kara. I appreciate it. Oh my God, it's my brother Jamie Kress. How are you, man? I haven't seen you in so long. Hope you're doing well, my friend. That is the DJ JC. Jamie Kress, man. He's awesome. He is. And yes, thank you, Loop Man Dan, for sharing. And that Arena Rock Show at Kent State Saturday. I did not have that one. Thank you, Wanda, for that. We'll leave that up on the screen here for a few minutes. Let's go to Heather's Cafe this weekend. Talk about Friday and Saturday. It's Christmas in the Borough, Springboro, with Timestamp on the stage Friday at 7. Steve, if you're out there, all I got to say is wear your woolies, man. Even with the heat, it can be a little chilly. Now, I was comfy on the stage last night. She had a nice heaters blowing that way. So I was all right. Vinyl Countdown is going to be there on Saturday at 7 p.m. There's all kinds of stuff going on in downtown historic Springboro for the event. Food everywhere. So if you're into festival type things, it's a great time. Heather will have all her spacious and wonderful patio opened up, and she's got heaters out there and going to feature all her Christmas and Springboro drinks that everybody's familiar with that goes there. They're awesome. Hi, Don Hudson. How are you? Second wind in the house. And yes. How you doing, Daniel? Thank you. From the Weekend Effect, Patrick Witt is in the house. Patrick, if you sent me a message, I got a weird message, and I didn't want to open it because I didn't know if it was you or you got hacked. Because we're friends, and it was asking me to do all kinds of crazy stuff to open the message. So take a look at that, if you will. Billy, how are you? Good afternoon from White Knuckle Weekend. Rooster Fries in the house, Rooster Radio. And yes, Santa hat for your ears and some fingerless gloves so you can play that trumpet. And yes, Miss Jackie will be at Froggy's on November 23rd. Thank you for that, Jim McCarthy. And she did not send me that, so I don't know what's going on with Stacy today. She must be out and about. I don't know what it was, Patrick. I don't know. I'll have to look. But I got to keep going here. Mr. Burroughs Tavern, let's roll into their schedule in Springboro as well. Ashley Martin tonight, 7 to 10 there at Mr. Burroughs. No Refunds Band on Friday from 8 to 11. Saturday, it's Chris and Dave Last Call Duo with Kelly Morlock joining them at 8 p.m. on Saturday. Sunday, the NFL football ticket every Sunday. Tuesday, it's Quiztastic Trivia with yours truly at 7 p.m. Wednesday, Queen of Hearts drawing. It's over $19,000 now. Queen of Hearts at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. I'm trying to get your comments on too, guys. Hello, Greg. Thank you for dropping in today. Again, guys, it's super important that you slam that share button on this show so we get the word out about all these musicians and venues, if you will. I'd appreciate that. Hi, Mike. How are you tonight? Speaking of White Knuckle Weekend, drumming his way through that. The Bell and the Bear tonight, the award-winning jam, 7:30-ish on the start time on that one. Friday, it's the Whammies with a glow party. It's the first annual glow party happening, so wear your glow-in-the-dark stuff and be there with the Whammies at 9 p.m. on Friday at the Bell and the Bear. Karis does some fun stuff. She does. Saturday, Party Town is in the house at 9 p.m. at the Bell and the Bear. Every Monday night is game night. Tuesday night is Jamie Combs Acoustic Jam, and that goes on at 7 o'clock. And then Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve this year, 9 p.m. show with Caffeine. And that's not the caffeine you get in a drink. That's Caffeine, the band. It'll be there. Hi, Jordan Bodecker. Good to see you, buddy. Rooster Fries. I've got that one on the list. The poultry plug. I've got it. I do. And Ken says Cincinnati has lots of places to get your groove on. They sure do. Thank you, Ken, for that. And thank you for that, Jim, on the link to Froggy's events this week. All right, got to keep rolling. Crooked Handle Brewing. Thursday, Corey Breath tonight, 6 to 9 p.m. Friday, Scott Houchins in the house at 7 p.m. on that show. Our friends down at Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill, Hollywood down there, running a great show in Hamilton, Ohio. Friday night, it's 90 Proof Twang at 7 o'clock. Saturday, Drive is in the house at 7 p.m. Monday, the After Hours Big Band at 7. And then a special show on Wednesday. They're going to recreate the WKRP Turkey Drop. If you know it, you know what I'm talking about. With the H&R Rock Band at 7 p.m. on Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. So that'll be a great time there at Pullman Lanes. Hi, Sean. How are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you, Greg, for that shameless plug. And Greg, if you want to get your gigs on our list, man, just send them to me and we'll get you involved in one of our gig groups. Bill, thank you for being here. How are you, Bill Allred? And Scott Houchins is amazing. He really is, Greg. He's fantastic. So anybody that gets a chance to see him, you're going to see a wonderful show. And we've got a bunch of them on the list here this week. It's going to be a great week of live local music. And Hollywood is the best. I would agree with that 100%, Joe Coles. He's a master at it. Let me tell you, I learn from him every single time I'm around him. Wonderful. And Patrick Witt's hitting up establishments in Gulf Shores and Pensacola. Go to Floribama, buddy. I was there a few weeks back or a month ago. If you haven't been to Floribama, that's one of the biggest bars I've ever been in. There was like 6 stages in the place. It was crazy. Lots of live music. They were playing bingo at 3 p.m, and it was packed. It was. Hollywood quoting the lines there. He is. Thanks for being here today, guys. Jim Cuesta, thank you. And he says my table's reserved. Well, I didn't know I was going tonight. I really didn't. And yes, we're gonna keep this rolling here. I'm looking at comments, guys. I got to keep rolling though. I've got a big list today. Let's go to the Sorg Opera House this weekend. Sorg Opera House in Middletown, Friday night. Signs of Life, the American Pink Floyd group. That's at 8 p.m. hitting the stage. And Saturday, I've seen this show, Captain Fantastic. He's out of Detroit. It's the music of Sir Elton John, and this guy looks like him, sings like him. It's an amazing show at the Sorg on Saturday at 8 p.m. If you haven't seen Captain Fantastic, highly recommend it. Tickets are available at cincyticket.com for all the Sorg shows. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, you do, James. You need to check them all out. Sharon, how are you? Good to see you. And so now somebody said Stone Mountain Mafia tomorrow at Froggy. So I got it something different earlier. So I'm not sure. I know Sweet Sister Mercy will be there next week, though. That's for sure. We love those guys. We do. And Stone Mountain Mafia, actually. Brett Brock and company. All right. Lebanon Grand Opry House. It's happening this weekend. Saturday dinner show featuring Jesse Lynn and the TNT Band, plus special guests Alan Burton and Josh Richardson. Doors are at 6. Reservations by calling 513-850-1770. Big breath. All right. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia tonight. DJ Songs karaoke party hitting it up. Friday, the Party Foul Band at 7 p.m. Saturday, Weston Pap at 7 p.m. And Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve party with Slippery Creek at Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia at 7 p.m. Got a few more comments to get to here. What do we got? Former Dayton band, the Heartless Bastards, playing in Dayton December 16th at the Bright Side. Thanks for that heads up. And Barry, if you'll send me that the week before, I'd appreciate it. Just to remind me, and I'll get it on the list. For real. And thanks for playing last night, Barry. We had a blast with you guys. That was a great way to end the season last night. All right. Blue Note, Harrison, Friday night. Puddle of Mud is there with openers Flatline and Life After This. It's in the pub, it's New Machine and Angnasium, I think. Angnasium. I don't know how the hell you say that. 6 p.m. for those guys. Saturday, the Motley Crue tribute, Wrecking Crew, is there with openers Sammy Hagar tribute, One Way to Rock. And in the pub, it's Sweet Sister Mercy on Saturday night. That's happening at the Note out there in Harrison. Doors are at 6 o'clock on that show. Wednesday, the Heart Tribute to Dreamboat Annie. Tribute to Heart Dreamboat Annie. Doors are at 5:30. That's a lot of good friends of ours. They're fantastic. If you want to go see that show, tickets are available at cincyticket.com. cincyticket.com. Hidden Gem Music, Thursday night. Rind with Toxic Nobility at 8 p.m. Friday night, Little Ed and the Blues Imperials at 8 p.m. at the Hidden Gym. That's in Centerville. Saturday, Wild Frontiers. That's R-O-N-T, Tears, at 7 p.m. Sunday, the Dayton Jazz Orchestra at 7. And Tuesday, Open Mic Night, hitting it up at 8 p.m. at the Hidden Gym Music Club. Howdy from Jamestown, Kentucky. Hi, Roger. Thank you for dropping in. And yes. What's that? Nothing has changed since the beginning. Always gigs submitted and thread. Yeah, you've missed out, Heath. Where you been? It goes on every single week. It does. But, you know, you get a shameless plug that way, I guess. Yours are coming up here. I don't know where yours are in the list today, but they're coming up. Lori's Roadhouse, Service Industry Night tonight. Then Hunter Girl and Noah Thompson going on Friday night at 8 p.m. Saturday, Carter New at 6 p.m. Saturday night, Whiskey Cash and Roses at 9:30. Tickets are available at lrhlive.com. Tuesday, line dancing. And Wednesday, there's going to be a karaoke party night before Thanksgiving. That's at Lori's Roadhouse. Got to keep rolling. Miami Valley Gaming 3-piece revival Friday night, Center Bar, 9 p.m. Saturday, 3-day rule, 9 p.m. Center Bar, Miami Valley Gaming. And then Wednesday special show, Retribution, 80s rock and roll, 9 p.m. Center Bar at Miami Valley Gaming down in Monroe. Yes. All right. I don't know, Kara. I'm trying to figure that out, but who knows? All right. I got to keep going. Soft Rock Cafe karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Maybe even a special show on the night before Thanksgiving. They oftentimes do that. Check out the Soft Rock page for more information. They're in Centerville. Rex Patrick and the Country Legends Show in Germantown Saturday night has Terry Lee Ridley there at the Rex Patrick. Doors open at 5:30. Show is 7 to 10. Reserve your table by calling 513-594-1282. Why is that written twice? Boop. Gone. All right. Brick Tap Tavern in Huber Heights. Open mic night with Scott Houchins tonight. Friday, the Blue Leafs Band at 8:30 p.m. and Saturday, Flat Out at 8:30. Yours truly, I'll be at Mr. Burroughs on Tuesday with trivia every week, 7 o'clock. Join me there. And live Monday to Thursday here on All Around Town Radio. Scotty Long DJ Songs Thursday night, Little River Bar and Grill tonight in Orgonia. He normally does Tuesday at the Barrel and Wednesday at Froggy's in Monroe. I think he's taken a week for some vacation, but he's normally doing those shows. That's his weekly schedule. Joe Coles, going to start with our solos, duos, and bands here. Joe Coles, 9 to midnight, Friday night, the Knollwood Tavern in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Saturday, Joe Coles solo, Marty's Hops and Vines in Cincinnati, 8 p.m. on Mr. Cole's show. Kevin Cooper, tonight, he's hosting the Bell and the Bear Jam at 7:30. Friday from 7 to 10, Kevin Cooper and Mike Roberts are at Grainworks Brewing. Mike playing the cajon and Kevin playing every instrument known to man. Saturday, 8 to 12, the Hanky Panks at Trillions. That's his band as well. Kevin Cooper Music. Ladder, Saturday at Sloopy's in Greenville, Ohio. Drive, Saturday at Pullman Lanes in Hamilton, 7 o'clock on that show. Crown Watts, Saturday at Latitude. Show starts at 8:30. Our friends from DAT Band, D-A-T Band, Saturday at Fretboard Brewing, 8 p.m. on that show. What else we got here? I'm looking at the comments as they roll in. Jimmy Kilroy, thanks for dropping by, my friend. Good to see you. Steve Webb in the house as well. All right, the Gamut, Friday, Pirates Den, 8:30 showtime. Saturday at Silverton Cafe for the Gamut, 8 to 12 on that show. DV8, Friday at the Knotty Pine, 9 to 12:30. 9 to 12:30. What's Marcy got here? She says, pre-Thanksgiving bash, Kevin McCoy Band, Wednesday night. Mr. Burroughs, good deal. I did not see that one. I'll have to add that to the printed list, Marcy. Thank you for that. All right. Who else we got? Did I say DV8 yet? Knotty Pine, 9 to 12:30 on Friday for DV8. Red, REDD, Friday at Lounge 24, 8 to 11. Marsha Brady, Wednesday, November 23rd, night before Thanksgiving at Latitudes in Anderson, 9 p.m. showtime on that. Red Hot Riot, Saturday at McAdoo's in Milford, 8 p.m. Audio Graffiti, Wednesday, the Tin Roof Cincinnati from 10 to 2 on that show. Johnny Fink, Wednesday, Johnny Fink and the Intrusion at Mansion Hill Tavern, 8 to midnight on that show. All right, I see more comments popping up. Yes. She can do show announcements anytime she wants. She pays me, Heath. That's how I feel about it. Hi, Mick. Thanks for dropping in. Rockstar Mick Blankenship in the house. Hi, Tim Colby. How you doing, my friend? Good to have you with us. All right, guys, we're going to finish up this list. Let's keep rolling through our solos, duos, and bands here if we can. Strange Love. Going to hit it up Wednesday night before Thanksgiving at the Monkey Bar in Mainville, 7 to 11 p.m. The Whammies are doing a double shot this weekend. Friday at the Bell and the Bear for Karis's first annual Glow Party. The Whammies start at 8:30 and play till 12:30 on that show. And then Saturday night, thank you, Mike, for sending me these detailed announcements he wanted me to make. Their next stop is at Rick's Tavern and Grill in Fairfield. He says they'll go back in time to play your favorite 80s hits beginning around 8 o'clock and won't stop till you get enough at midnight. Boy, how about that one? Please call ahead for seating if you want to go to Rick's that night, 513-874-1992. That'll be on the printed list as well. Donnie Hall and Mike Leeser, Thursday tonight, Fairfield Pub, 8 p.m. showtime for them. That One Party Band, Ray Renee out there, Saturday at Jocko's Pub in Delhi, 9:30 p.m. Wednesday at the Pirates Den in Western Hills at 8:30. And that's the night before Thanksgiving for them. The Trouble with Tina, Saturday at Miller's Fill-In in Bellevue, Kentucky, 8:30 p.m. Loop Man Dan, Friday at Fretboard Brewing, 8 to 11. He got his shameless plug in on that one earlier. Benny Bodine hitting it up, Lucky Star Brewery, 8 to 11 in Miamisburg on Friday night. And Saturday, Benny Bodine takes over the Miamisburg Eagles in Miamisburg, open to the public from 8 to 11. All right, who else is talking here? Thank you, Mick, for saying the audio sounds great. I appreciate that. It's good to hear from a sound-oriented person, as you are. How do I didn't want to call you a sound engineer because, that would be not rock star status because, that's just the way that works sometimes in the world. I know you're a great sound engineer, by the way. Hi, Jamie. Under the Sun at Knotty Pine Saturday. There's a shameless plug. Thank you for that. Until Rust, Friday, Franklin Orioles, 8 to 11. Saturday, they're at the new Moe's Harrigan Tavern in Kettering, Ohio, 8 to 11 on that show for Until Rust. Our friends from White Knuckle Weekend, Billy Sutherland, he was on here earlier, Friday at the Phone Booth Lounge from 8 to 12. That's their show schedule for the weekend. Six String Hustle, Jay Roy and Seven West and Company, Thursday from 8 to 11 at the Lounge in Cincinnati tonight. Friday from 9 to 1 at the Ogden, Chicago, Illinois venue. That's 9 to 1. They're going to be in Chicago this weekend at the Firewater Saloon, Edison Park in Chicago from 9 to 12 as well. That's Six String Hustle. So if you're up in the Chi-Town, check them out. Linus Tate, Thursday, Hebron Grill, Hebron, Kentucky, 6 p.m. Friday at Brink Brewing in Cincy for Linus Tate, 7:30. Saturday, they're coming north to the Phone Booth Lounge in Kettering, 8 p.m. on that show. Kevin McCoy Band, Sunday at the Monkey Bar, 1 to 4 for Lucas's Legs benefit. That's going on with the Kevin McCoy Band, and just announced Kevin McCoy will be the night before Thanksgiving at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, so check them out there. Spongeworthy, Saturday at Kings Point Pub, 9 to 1, and then Sponge is hitting it up on Wednesday at the Phone Booth Lounge before Thanksgiving, 8 to 12 on that show. The Weekend Effect, Saturday at O'Connor's Pub, 9 to 1. Daniel Brosh is on here somewhere. Wednesday, pre-Thanksgiving show on Wednesday for the Donna Kennedy Band, 8 to 12 at the DC Roadhouse in Middletown. Matthew Allen, Friday at White Dog Distilling in Middletown, 7:30 p.m. on his show. Heath Bowling Music, he's on here, Mr. Heath Bowling. Thursday night tonight, Knollwood Tavern, 8 to 11 in Beaver Creek. Friday, it's going to be at Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering, 8 to 11. Saturday at the Bushrod Brew Works in Eaton, Ohio, 7 p.m. for Heath Bowling. Tuesday, he's the busiest working man in show business, O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, 8 to 11. And Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving, get yourself a nice pizza or sub at Milano's from 7 to 10 and check out Heath Bowling. That's the Miami Township, Miamisburg location of Milano's. That's 7 to 10 for Heath Bowling Music. Wesley Green Music, he's appearing with the Bourbon Road Band Saturday at Good Time Charlie's from 9 until 1 o'clock. We got a few more to go, and we will be out of here today. Let me see what some of you are saying, though. What's Sean Poole getting in? There we go. Sean Poole and a shameless plug. We'll leave it up. We will. Sharon, I don't think Kevin's playing Ganos. I think that one got canceled. I saw today. Let's see what else we got. David Thornton, Jane's on Main tonight in Miamisburg. There's a player right there, guys. David Thornton. And not in the kind of sense of a player, but a great musician. Friday, David Thornton, Middletown Elks, 7 to 10. And Saturday, the Common Beer Company in Mason, 7:30 on that show. Liars for Hire, wearing their shirt today. Liars for Hire. Let me get another shameless plug in for them. Liars for Hire, Wednesday night before Thanksgiving at No Place in Particular Cabinet of Curiosities. What a name. In Kettering. It's a brewery. It's on Wilmington Pike in Kettering. 7 p.m. doing an acoustic show there that night. The Eagles Project, Friday at Memorial Hall in Cincinnati. That's going down at 8 p.m. with our friends from the Eagles Project. Blue September Friday will be at Woolies in Franklin, Ohio, 9 p.m. T-Bone and Nikki Starr Friday from Arena Rock Show doing an acoustic show at JD Legends at 8 p.m. And then Wanda said they were playing elsewhere over the weekend. That Arena Rock Show, you can follow them on the Book of Face. They have blown up. Doug Hart Band Friday at Rick's Tavern, 8 p.m. on that one. And the last one on the list this week, the Marthas, Friday at Zink's Meat and Fine Wines. That's happening in Centerville on 725. So there you go. Hi, Brian from White Knuckle Weekend. Happy belated birthday, my friend. Good to have you there. And thank you, Heath Bowling, and enjoy your shows, man. You got a busy schedule this week. Kill them dead, man. Don't put them to sleep like that kid that one time at Heroes, though. That was one of the funniest pictures I ever got. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you being here on a Thursday. This is Who's Playing Out. Hit that share button, if you will, guys, and support live local music. We'd appreciate that one. And until then, we'll be back on Monday with our weekend update. Tell you who we saw over the weekend. And we're looking for a musician that wants to come on and talk about band bookings and their approach to booking themselves when they're trying to get gigs. We had the venue owner on Tuesday. We're going to repeat that on next Tuesday on Hot Topic Tuesday, as we're calling it. So thank you so much, Crescendo. Thank you for being here. Shameless plug coming in late there on that one. Park Place tomorrow with Just Vince and the fellas, 8 to 11. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, James. Enjoy yourself out in Vegas, my friend. 60-degree weather sounds great. It does. So you've been watching All Around Town Radio. We're live simulcasted on the Book of Face and the Tube of You. We do that every Thursday, every Monday, every Tuesday, and sometimes on Wednesday. So thank you so much. Wanda, thank you. Tell the boys hi. I haven't seen them in a long time. And we're going to get out of here, people. Let me see if I can get some outgoing song or something. Let's play something today. You know, I've been in kind of a rocky mood. So maybe I'll leave with my friend Benny Bodine's song he sent me. I love this song. It's called Next to Nowhere. Hi, Chris Reese from the Dat Band. Thanks for dropping in. Jim said he saw Heath last night at Gano. Thank you for that, Jimmy. Yep. Jim Kilroy, great follower of local music as well. So we got several of them out there that are out and about, man. You are late, Chris Reese. Here's Benny Bodine to leave you with, guys. Be safe tonight. Get out and support live local music this weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
When it's over and not divides today, when there's nothing left to say, and I can't ignore the voices in my head, reminding me of all the things I said. Used to be a time when I faced anything. Maybe I'm just not that strong anymore. Tell me something to help me breathe again. All for nothing, and far from where I've been. And I can't